Assalamualaikum and a very good morning to our panel. My name is Nur Fatin Irdina binti Dizokipli and I will be serving as your moderator today. First and foremost, I would like to welcome all of you to this forum and I hope all of you are in the pink of health. The topic that we have chosen for this forum is college education useful and essential? Before we proceed to our forum, allow us to introduce the panelists that we have invited to discuss on this topic. Our first panel is Madam Fatin Nurhanan binti Yusof, one of the University Rector at UiTM Seremban 3. Our second panel is Mr. Wan Muhammad Azri bin Rohaizat, one of the Human Resource Manager at Equatus Group. Our third panel is Madam Farha Nobatrisha binti Jalaluddin as a High School Principal at Sungai Cempaka. And last but not least, Ms. Wan Nur Amila Aiza binti Wan Muhammad Hasbullah as one of the SPM leaders. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to tell you about the rules for today's forum. Firstly, all panel has the right to disagree with other panels and explain your perspective. However, you are not free to attack, degrade or insult them. Secondly, please use appropriate language and please be nice during the forum. It does not matter what title or power you hold in this forum, you are expected to obey this rule. Back to our topic for today. Is college education useful and essential? In Malaysia, we can see college education is very important for many reasons, such as for long-term financial gain, job stability, and career satisfaction. However, some people might say college education will not guarantee your success in the future. So, my question to the first panel, as a university rector, is college education useful and essential? The floor is yours, Madam Hanan.
Okay, thank you, moderator Ms. Fatin Idrina. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum and good day I will to all charismatic panel. I'm Fatina Hana binti Yusuf as a rector from your ITM Serban 3. Firstly, I would like to say a million thanks to all of you for giving me an opportunity to participate in this discussion. I really appreciate it. Okay, back to the question from Ms. Fatin. Is college education useful and essential? As a rector, of course, I absolutely agree that college education is very important to all Malaysian citizens. Why do I say so? This is because the 8th Prime Minister of Malaysia, Tun Dr. Mahathir Mohamad, once said that a society that not master in the essential knowledge or competencies will one day be colonized by others. It is clear that knowledge is the extension of life in all aspects, either in the life of an individual or in the construction of a nation and country. Today, the Malaysian government attaches great importance to knowledge among its people and calls on its people to pursue higher education. Okay, in fact, there are many benefits that students can gain if they continue further their study in university. So, my view on this topic is that a student at the university level is able to compete on the international stage. So I believe that university has produced many intelligent and intellectual students. There is because they had an interesting experience during the college era by joining programs that were implemented by the university. Okay, most of university in Malaysia organize various interesting programs into exposing students to the outside world. This program is open to all students in the university. Okay, among them is the organization of seminar or workshop conducted by external speaker. In addition, there are universities that have prior agreement with universities in other countries to hold student exchange program. That the students who want to advance themselves can take an opportunity by applying to join this program. Okay, according to my research from an article written by Abdullah Atawar, he highlighted that one of the most effective method of developing an international experience is for students to join a student exchange or study abroad program for semester 1 and semester 2. Moreover, university did not care if they need to spend huge expenses in this program as long as the student want to participate. For instance, the European Union is providing financial support to European universities in 37 countries for student mobility through the Erasmus program. Moreover, UiTM is one of the universities that organize student exchange program such as the academic collaboration between UiTM and International Information Technology University at Almaty, Kazakhstan. Okay, this experience is very important to expose students to the difference that exist between our country and other countries. This experience also evokes a spirit of inquiry in the student and allow them to build their own character. In fact, the student can take advantage to continue their career abroad after they complete their study in university level. Okay, that's all my justification for this point. So, how about other panels? Mr. Azri, what do you think?
Okay, thank you. As one of the human resources manager that work in the Ecotus group, I extremely agree with you, Madam Hanan, that education is very important for the students to compete on the international stage. So from my point of view, most of the job that exists today is requiring you to reach a certain level of education before you getting that jobs. Normally, the educational requirements for a job will be highlighted by the employer in the job descriptions. For instance, if you want to become the web developer or even animation professional, you need to at least obtain education at the diploma level or degree level, because in the university you will be exposed and be teach to enhance your technical skills that you need in your career. So if you want to get a good and stable job to support your life with your pricing of good is keep rising, you need to further study at least in the diploma or degree level. Otherwise, the company will not accepting you and choose other candidates or applicants that meet this educational level of requirements. Moreover, through educations, it demonstrates strong work ethics. I believe that getting a diploma and degree requires hard work and commitments. There is an article from Six Sigma Online Aveta Business Institute has said that education is something that supervisor or even the business executive prefer to see. This is because when the employee have the desire and initiative to seek knowledge, it is a solid indications that they will be able to benefit the firm in the future as well. Having a strong work ethics and commitments to your goals provide management to having a faith that you will continue to thrive at work. A devoted and determined attitude also set a good example for your coworkers. That's why education is very important, since it is one of the requirement for a persons to get a professional job, as well as developing a great work ethics that desirable by most of the employer. So what do you think, Madam Farha, about this point?
So, Assalamualaikum and hello to all, to everyone. So, my name is Farhan Rubatrisha binti Jalaluddin and I am a high school principal. So, first and foremost, I would like to say thank you for inviting me to this forum discussion. Okay, so back to the main topic and the statement. Is college education useful and essential? In my opinion, I definitely agree to that. It is really useful and essential, and I also agree to the points that has been stated by Madam Hanan and Mr. Azri. Okay, so why do I agree to this? So firstly, I would say that you can earn more income compared to high school graduates. There is no denying that high school graduates would earn more on the job compared to college graduates will earn more on the job compared to high school graduates. This is because of the higher level of qualifications that they have. So when you are higher in an organization, you earn more because the tasks that you need to do are tougher. And in my opinion, is that not in the endemic era that we're staying in right now, there is no stability in life. So having a college degree is very useful because money is something that you need to ensure that you can keep your family and yourself afloat. So for instance, an article written by Baxter Lovelace, she or he had put in a national report saying that in United States, high school graduates with the high school education level would only earn up to $30,000 a year max, but those with a master's degree would earn up to maximum of $70,000, which is a $40,000 difference. And that is a huge amount. And this situation can be applied to Malaysia as well, because the higher your qualification are, the more income you'll be receiving. Okay, so the second point as to why I agree to this is that you have more job opportunities. And as a high school principal, I definitely encourage my high school graduates, especially those that has received the SPM certificates, SPM results, to pursue a college degree even if they don't actually know what they want to continue in. This is because in the first few years of college, you would learn the basic skills that can be applied to most fields. So when you have more professional, basic working skills like writing and analytical skills, your job opportunities, it broadens the horizon, more opportunities that you can choose from, and you're not stuck to one field. And to note, the things that you learn in high school is different from the things that you learn in college. The most basic example that I can give is that how you write an essay in high school is different than how you write a report or article analysis in college. So that is my point of view. So what about you, Miss Amila?
Okay. Thank you, Panel 3, Madam Farha. My name is Wanur Amila Aiza. So today I came here as a SPM leaver. So as a SPM leaver, I believe college education is not really useful and essential. Why I say this? Because a higher education does not automatically relate to success and is not the only path to lucrative career. Maybe some say college can offer many benefits and can be an effective way, but for me, it does not guarantee a job. Additionally, there has any other career path to success without need to graduate from college. For instance, like an influencer, businessman, entrepreneur, investor, and many more. Second point is experience and skills are needed in order to be successful in one career. It actually holds more weight than a piece of paper saying that you studied theories about how things going to work. For example, an article by McCoy states that some business like Tesla give a more priorities on skills and talent. In this case, you could decide to go after a college education or get a training from real experience. Honestly, nowadays, I can see that get training from real experience is more crucial than getting a degree for the better future. To be concluded, I could say that the college education is not useful and essential in order to have a good career. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.
Thank you to all panels for answering the question with a great justification. I fully understand that Miss Amila did not agree with this topic, while the other panel fully agree with it. I can see the pros and cons of education college, especially in this COVID-19 era. As mentioned by our third panel, Madam Farha, an education college is important as it give you more job opportunity. But in other ways, Miss Amila did say a college education doesn't guarantee a job. Due to this reason, I want to ask for more explanation from our first panel about this matter. Over to you, Madam Hanan.
Okay, thank you, Miss Fatin. Okay, based on the explanation by Miss Amila, she did not agree that college education is important, where she highlighted that it does not guarantee a job and experience and skill are needed in order to have a good career. Yes, I understand what you are trying to say, Miss Amila. However, I am so sorry. I have to oppose with your opinion. Okay, from my perspective as a rector, I know what the best for a student out there. From my point of view, the student may have a good network with influential people if they continue their study in college. You know what? Good networking give many benefit to the student, especially to get a good career in the future. In reality, it is really hard for fresh graduates to work in a big and famous company around Malaysia nowadays. Do you know why? Okay, based on the article I had read, it states that people often get job based on a recommendation from their relatives. So And this is because people like to work together with a person that they know about his or her background. Okay, now I believe that everyone is wondering how a university student can have a good network with different people, right? Okay, the answer is all university students, especially UITM students, are required to do their final year project. Okay, for example, they need to be an intern in one of the company in Malaysia before they graduate. Then, if the student has a good relationship with their employer at that time, it is a golden ticket for them to work in the company in the future. In fact, someone who is experienced and skilled in a particular scope does not guarantee he or she will get a job. Hence, a person who has a strong connection with a ranked person will easily join the working industry. Okay, next, I want to discuss a disagreement out of the box. It's mean that we did not focus on the student only, but we also focus on the country also. Do you ever think that a student at the university level can give advantage to the country? Okay, let me explain the reason. So my third justification is that college education can decrease the rate of employment in the country. Okay, based on the article I have studied, the author Natalie Orderson indicates a similar point of view. She mentions that the unemployment rate of college graduate is lower than those without a degree. For example, the overall unemployment rate in the United States was 6.7% in November 2020. Then the percentage for those with a bachelor degree, it was 4.1%. Um, Moreover, it proved that the people with degree qualify more marketable compared to those who have lower qualification. This is because the company will consider many things in hiring the worker, such as educational level, physical ability, and specific knowledge. Okay, moreover, the student in college education is someone who has professional skill in particular field because in the university they learn in detail regarding to the course that they took like public administration. Okay, this student in this course they will study about Malaysian politics, local government, and human resource in deeply throughout the semester. And then after graduation, they can apply a position as a human resource manager in the organization. So essentially, having a degree gives students a competitive advantage against other applicants. Thus, the education college gives benefit to the country where it can contribute to the economic stability when higher education citizens have permanent job. Okay, in the end, I stand with my point of view. So, what about other opinions?
I'm so sorry to interrupt, but I disagree with Madam Hanan about the student may have a good network with influential people if they continue their study. Am I right? Yes, here what I can say based on the article Real Man Real Style that attend college does not guarantee anything for you except for the debt, especially the PTPT and debt. Most of the people does not promise with a job after graduating unless you are extraordinary one. Maybe the company will hire you instantly. Moreover, most of the people attend college with the mentality that they are going to find a dream job and make a lot of money once they have graduated. But for me, it is totally nonsense because people always fall for the trick that a college degree is your ticket to lasting success. However, it always turns otherwise with the expectation and at the end lead to the unemployment. So we can see here, a dream job cannot be linked to where they have studied because there are so many billionaires out there who did not finish their studies but still successful. For example, based on the article written by Bhupinder Singh, Bill Gates dropped out from Harvard University to open Microsoft company, and now he has become one of the most famous entrepreneurs without a college degree. Okay, that's all for me. But if any other panel want to oppose me or have any other suggestion, you may do so. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Amila, for your justification just now. In my opinion, I will agree with Madam Hanan because it is necessary for us to create an intelligent citizens, especially the youth. The youth is our future and it will determine the development of our country. So on top of that, I would like to add on a few things. As a human resource manager, I will say that the soft skill acquired by workers are dictated by their degree of education. Most of the students in school and university have been tough on how to make an appealing presentation and how to present it effectively. So a strong quality in areas such as the communications, the teamwork, critical thinking, and problem solving are example of soft skills that have been tough or teach, and it will enhance throughout your studies in your university. So in addition, such ability can provide you with the experience you need to be prepared in completing the tasks assigned to you by your superior or management. Furthermore, education is not only a medium to improve your ability of communications and problem solving. You may boost your confidence, which is another types of soft skill that deemed as a crucial skill in this day. Research have shown that greater career advancement is due to the greater of confidence that you have. According to the University of Melbourne findings published in a Science Daily article, there is a high associations between the confidence and achievements. This finding revealed that those who reported higher confidence level early on got higher earnings and were promoted faster. So each of these ability potentially bring value to my company and other company as well. So we won't have to teach or giving a training to you in enhancing your soft skill, that for sure it will increasing our company expenditure. Therefore, earning a degree is indeed provide you with a knowledge, skills and experience that will benefit you in your future job and in your life in general. So that's all for me. What do you think, Madam Farha, about this point?
Okay, so I definitely agree with what Mr. Azri said on his point that the soft skills that possessed among workers are determined by their education level. Because to me, I feel like if you want more skills, more knowledge, it's based on your own initiative to go get it, to go look for it. And this relates to what I want to say, which is personal development of an individual, but mine is leaning more towards the aspect of time. So I believe that personal development of an individual is very important. And what you acquire in college is so useful for you. Okay, because this is because the college setting and environment is different than the high school setting and environment. But the college setting and environment is similar to the office, to your work life, like how you're going to work with people and how you're going to communicate with them. So, for example, based on Indeed.com, a college student, they have so many tasks that they have to complete and hand in within a short period of time. And there is no doubt within that short period of time, there's so many challenges, unwanted situations that are definitely going to occur. So therefore in college, you will learn not just how to manage your time, if manage your time properly, but also not just effectively and efficiently manage your time, but also intelligently with discipline on top. We can see that in universities, most universities, they have 14 weeks in one semester. So students must allocate and manage their time well to ensure that they complete all their tasks within those 14 weeks. So the time that you have in college is important, and how you manage that is really well, because you don't want is really important because you don't want to waste even a single second. So with that being said, also when you have personal development in yourself as an individual, you can see the world in different perspectives and not just through your own eyes. So that is my view and my opinion on this. So I would like to pass it back to the moderator and to continue on with the forum discussion. Thank you.
Thank you, Madam Farha. Not to mention, all of our panel have given a great explanation in addressing the topic. But I am interested in one of the statements stated by our third panel, Madam Farha, that in college, you will mostly learn how to manage and organize your time, not just effectively and efficiently, but also intelligently with discipline on top of that. So it means that high school graduate did not have the skill to manage and organize their time effectively. To answer this question, I would like to call our last panel, Miss Amila, on her opinion regarding this statement. Over to you, Miss Amila.
Thank you, moderator, for your question. Okay, according to my way of thinking, some school graduates probably may not have proper skills to manage and organize time, but it can be improvised by setting a goal, putting priorities first, and rewarding every of the achievement. All these things can be learned because information itself is inexpensive and is everywhere. Online sources offer a lot of free information, and the local library filled with a lot of type of book that have a same standard as college. Sometimes I actually don't understand why people have to wasting a lot of money on something unsure, but they actually can get it for free. In certain situations, some say by going to university or college can get a better learning and good time management. But honestly, for me, there are always have other alternative instead of going to college. Like one of the quotes in the Good Will Hunting movie that I got it from an article. He said you wasted $150,000 on an education you could got for about 50 in late charges at the public library. This quote is implying about education is important, but going to college is not essential. I hope this will help to answer your question. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Amila. Ladies and gentlemen, finally we come to the end part of our forum. Thank you to all panel for sharing your own opinion. Based on the discussion, three of our panel think education college is useful and essential. Meanwhile, Miss Amila, the only panel thinks vice versa. To sum up, we can conclude that education college have their advantage and disadvantage. It depends on how people want to adapt to the situation because everyone has their own views and opinion. Okay, that is the end of our forum. Hopefully, this forum will be beneficial for everybody. Thank you for your attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Welcome.
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 Welcome.